welcome to Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver. I'm your host, the elusive Arabbidb3aver, and joining me, as always, is my faithful sidekick, old Princess Lady K, the Spock Buddy over there today. And we're going to be talking about some stuff that happened in December, and we got to wish you guys a happy new year. We're going into the new year right now, so I hope each and every one of you are having a wonderful day wherever you're at. And remember, you heard it right here first on Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver. Hey, Princess.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. So we're going to take it all the way back to December here. We went and saw a very special show at the Cotton Eye Joe with none other than NWA JCP Joe Cazana Promotions was putting on a heck of a show out there. And just give us some highlights, baby. What do you think was the best thing that happened that night?
I don't know. There was a lot that was pretty good that night.
I mean, Zuka King got a chance for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against none other than the Thrillbilly Silas Mason. And Silas Mason in his home country, now mind you, his hometown, right there outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. I mean, he's a homegrown boy from Tennessee, big old boy from Tennessee. And Zuka got a chance to prove to the world that he could compete on that level and that he deserved a title shot. Do you think he did a good job?
I think he did a great job, but Silas was a little bit better.
I would agree with you. I think Silas was just a hair better than he was. I think that he also came prepared. I think that's the right word to say. Silas Mason, a man amongst boys, a beast among men, was definitely prepared for Zuka King, and he was prepared for anything that was going to be happening that night. Same thing, I think, happened there with Kerry Morton. I think Kerry Morton had a really great match against the Carson Bartholomew Drake, and Carson just wasn't
Mr. Grinch.
he wasn't having a good night all the way around, if you know what I mean.
He's a mean one.
Yes, he is, and he was not prepared for that. I mean, he looked like he was just a step behind Kerry Morton the entire match. He looked like Kerry Morton had his number. Kerry Morton had him really well scouted, had him, no help either, to really be honest with you. They thought that it was going to be happening the way that he normally does with the little slime balls, but the slime balls weren't there, so he had to find some other means of necessity of getting help there, and it didn't turn out in his favor. It seems like Kerry Morton got the best of him. We got to see a lot of stuff happen there. We got to see, Kenzie Page take on Clara Carter. And Clara has been all over the place here recently in the NWA. She went to Tampa and did a bunch for the Tampa taping. She's been into Chicago with JAC. And she got a chance at Kenzie. She got a chance at Crossfire's best women's wrestler and possibly the NWA's best wrestler overall. And she proved that she could hang with her. But in the end, the Kenzie Cutter wins.
She left her in the dust.
Yeah, she did. And it's not a hit to Clara. Clara has really made leaps and bounds over the last year. She's really honed her craft really well. You can tell that she's taken the time to get inside the gym.
Done a lot of training.
Yeah, and she's trained a huge bunch here, baby. And she's made it work for her. But there's been a lot of stuff that's happened there, and she has just flourished in the midst of a cow patty field the cow pasture is what I'd want to say. I mean, she got her chance at Natalia Markova and pretty much took Natalia to the limits, got her chance at La Princesa, took La Princesa to the limits. I mean, so Clara Carter is not somebody to sneeze at. Yeah, it's not somebody to sneeze at there. We got to see Gustavo take on Aaron Williams, the Tennessee Stud champion. Now, mind you, Aaron Williams. And Gustavo, the Latin lover himself, came out and he was just on fire. He was clapping, dancing. He was doing his thing. He was having a great time in front of everybody. But do you think Aaron Williams knew everything? He had him scouted well. Do you think he knew everything that Gustavo was about to do before he did it? Because it just seemed like Aaron was not only a step ahead, but he was 3 steps ahead of Gustavo inside that match at JCP.
Just a little.
And it's kind of weird because if you were to tell me about a year ago that Aaron Williams was going to be the Tennessee Stud Heavyweight Champion, or the Tennessee Stud Champion for the National Wrestling Alliance, Joe Cazana Promotions, I probably would have laughed you out of the building. I would have told you maybe Dalton McKenzie, maybe Jack Vaughn, but Aaron has really showed that he deserves that title, and that they put it on nobody that could be better in Aaron Williams. And he's taking on all comers, not only taking them on, but he's beating them in a record fashion, and he's doing such a great job with it. I've got to give the little man from Ohio his due. He's just going everywhere, doing everything. Hey, Spot Monkey champion too. If we're going to be talking about it, the guy is just all over the place, and he's winning titles everywhere.
Well, I know everybody likes his entrance.
Oh, his entrance is phenomenal. And if you guys have missed his entrance, you can catch it on the reels. I believe I've got it pulled up. Let me see if I can show you. Well, it's not going to show his entrance, but it's going to show you a little bit of the match that took place there between him and Gustavo. That's going to be on Casera Hughes' page right here.
I do have his entrance on mine.
It is. It's available at the very beginning of this nice little thing here. So you guys can catch all that good action right there under her Facebook page. Casera Hughes is where you want to go. And it will have a former name under there as well whenever you click on it. So pay no attention to that. She is now Hughes. She is officially one of the Beaver Cleavers. So
yay.
But we saw everything. We got to see some great tag team action at the Continental Joe. AJ Cazana and Casey Cazana, the country gentleman, with Papa Joe right there at ringside, took on the Troublemakers. It was very interesting to say the least. Christopher and Canyon were both on top of it during that match, but it seemed like what was once going to be a casket match turned out to be an all-out barroom brawl at the Cotton Joe. They took
went
it
everywhere
on the outside of that event. So, I can't say enough.
If you watch my reel, you'll see how close.
Oh, yeah. We were all in that. We were both going through it. They were literally feet, like maybe 2 or 3 feet away from us at one point in time, sometimes closer than that. Because whenever we went up to the top, we were taking photos up the top side. They literally were maybe from me to the microphone 4 or 5 inches away from my face while we were taking photos for them and doing some stuff for them. So it was a very, very interesting match that took place there. Of course, the gents are the gents. The gents are going to be doing their thing, and you can catch all their action at NWA JCP on the YouTube channel, and also at NWA JCP on their Facebook page. It's Joe Cazana Promotions -SE is where you want to go. NWA Joe Cazana Promotions -SE is where you want to go to get all that action taken care of. And then if you want to catch the reels, you can catch them on none other than Casera Hughes' page. She took all the great reels. She did all the video this time. I took the pictures this time. Sometimes we go in reverse. You never know. But they had a beautiful little Royal Rumble that took place. Right? It wasn't really a Royal Rumble. It was more like a scramble match. Let's call it like that. But they had about 10 competitors inside the ring, and they dwindled themselves down to just 2. And there was some outrage on that match as well. And then the very grand opening match was Nick Blackwell was out there, and I can't think of the gentleman's name, and I'm so sorry, sir. I just pulled a blank on you. But they had a great match as well.
Was it Austin?
I'm not sure.
You sent me a message with his name on there.
Ryan Austin.
Yes.
Ryan Austin. I'm sorry, Ryan. I just kind of did a blank there. I do apologize, Ryan, about that.
And then the scramble, it was Dylan McQueen. Shoop was in there. Moxie was in there.
Yeah, Wayne Moxie.
I know.
Rabbit Rogue. Mm-hmm. JAC, that's Jesse Alexander Carter was in there. Yeah. There was another gentleman in there, but I can't think of his name. Seth was at ringside with Dylan. Got to see Seth down there. There was somebody else inside the match, and I'm cutting a blank on it right now. But there was a lot of people inside that match. A lot of people.
I think Shoop and Moxie were figuring each other out, because at one point they were mirroring each other.
Yeah, they were. And they were trying to get the best of one another. And as you know, Tyler Shoop is an international athlete. He's been trained by the best, went to Penn State, transferred down. He's worked down here in the Nashville area for a while. He's a bodybuilder. He's on top of it. And Wayne Moxie is working himself out all over the indie circuit as well. And Tyler Shoop's very well known over the indie circuit. He's been going anywhere and everywhere, and Wayne Moxie has too. So it was just a matter of time before these two cross paths in this capacity. We didn't really get to see it While another promotion was open, sorry, Matthew, I know that your promotion shut down. I'm so sorry about that. Southern Pride Championship Wrestling was one of the best places for championship wrestling. But it did happen here. It happened at JCP. We got to see the pass cross of the two former junior heavyweight champions, former USA champions for SPCW. And there's no telling what will happen in the future for these two as their paths will cross again at Kentucky Championship Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Entertainment. We'll cross at NWA JCP, Crossfire Professional Wrestling, and so many others. Innovate, all over the place. These two are just all over the place. Dan's Net Pro Studios, LLC. I mean, they're going to cross paths everywhere. So we would love to see that more to come in the future because both these gentlemen were definitely looking like they were trying to figure it out inside the ring against one another. And it looked like it clicked. You know, it just looked like it clicked. So not only that, but Rabbit Rogue, we have not given a lot of love to Rabbit Rogue here, but we like Rabbit Rogue. He has definitely changed. And you can tell from where he was about a year ago to where he is now, the professionalism, the training, the hard work that he's put in, it is definitely paid off. He's not getting a lot of credit like he deserves, but we've got to really say Rabbit Rogue is really
going rogue.
He's going rogue, and he's going in the right direction. And his career will take off sooner than later. It's just a matter of time before other people realize it too. He's got the it factor. It's just, what is it going to take? Is it going to take a little bit of body work? Is it going to take a little bit of discipline? Is it going to take a little bit of attitude changing? What's it going to take for him to get to the next level? I don't know. See, I think he's got a good attitude. I don't think that, so Rabbit, if you're watching this, that was not a derogatory mark towards you. I wasn't saying that you had a bad attitude. I'm just saying that people inside the business have attitudes and they need them to change. They need their attitude to change before they see the light in you, before the light bulb goes off and they go, this guy's got it. Because their attitude and their mindset can hold you back. So I don't know what it's going to take, but for him being an undersized gentleman, he fights like a big boy. He moves around that ring, and he's very agile, and he just gives it his all each and every time. Not only that, but he's been hanging out with all the right people. You know, Magic Jake DeMoss, the Barkers. He's been hanging out with Tyler Shoup. He's been hanging out with Dan the Man. I mean, he's been hanging out with a lot of people out here, and he's been making the right decisions. And then not only that, he's been showing up to trainings, and you can tell the work that's been put in by him and what he's been doing inside the ring. And he's going to be going places in the future that I believe are going to be very beneficial to him in his future. So keep a lookout for Rabbit, you know, the old Rabbit Rogue. JAC took a trip back from Japan a couple months ago, and he's been back in the States, and he's been doing lots of really good things here, including Piledriver Pro. He's done a lot for Piledriver Pro since he's been back. I mean, he's been all over the place, though, but Piledriver Pro is the main one that I can really put my mind around. Him and Claire both have been going to Piledriver for a long time and really been holding it up on their back and really been trying to push it over. And JAC looked really phenomenal in that match as well. The little bit we got to see of him, because he took a brooding match outside of the ring, and they just went brawling everywhere. So, you know,
no place was left unturned.
No stone was left unturned. And then a couple weeks, well, actually a week before that, when we've already covered it a little bit, we went to Pro Wrestling Entertainment. We touched on Pro Wrestling Entertainment for Christmas for the Kids. We had an awesome time there at Christmas for the Kids. Oh, goodness, are you tired?
No.
Somebody kept her up all morning with the old master chef himself, Gordon Ramsay.
Maybe.
All right. But, you know, we did Christmas for the Kids a couple weeks ago. Christmas for the Kids was great. And tonight on River City Media, if everything goes well, the man himself, Ray Fury, is going to be there at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd like for you guys to come on out and join us for that. And then the next 2 weeks, this coming Thursday, I believe, it's Tuesday the 6th. We have Christian Lee going to be on the show. And then the 13th, we're going to have Carmen Michael Childers, the voice of professional wrestling, going to be on our show as well, Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver. We'd love for you guys to come on out and be a part of that as well. And then we've got just some fun packed up for you guys. Let me head on over. I've got another.
And at the very end of the month, we are going to the Carolinas. Augusta.
That's right. We're going to be doing the Diamond Jessie. We're going to be doing her first ever women's show that she's going to be putting on. So the Diamond Jessie is going to be, and that's going to be in Gastonia, North Carolina at the VFW. So for those of you that want to join us, you're more than welcome to come on out and join us. We would love to have you guys there and have a great time in professional wrestling. And we would love just to be a part of your life as you're allowing us to be a part of their lives as well. So I've got some other stuff planned here as well. Kennedy Ryan is going to be here on January 20th. She's going to be with us at Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver. We'd love to have you guys come on out. Now, she was one of OVW's first ever female graduates from the academy. And she has definitely put the work in, and she's just had a baby. She's getting used to being life as a mom. So it's going to be interesting to see her transition from being in the ring full time to being a mom full time, and what her plans are for the future and how she plans to get back in the ring, or does she plan to get back in the ring? I mean, she's the entire package. So you guys don't want to miss a moment of that action that's going to be coming up. And then, I mean, we haven't really planned past the 20th of January as of yet, but we're going to be getting some guests. We're going to be calling in for some new guests to come on to the show as well. I think Truck is in due for a show to be coming up. So I'm going to be talking to Truck as we get closer to the end of January. And also Jessie, we're going to have Jessie be there because she's going to promote that show as well that we were talking about, the Diamond Jessie, her show. And I'm going to try to get Brandon more because Prodigy Pro Wrestling is doing some really good stuff. I just have to see if he'll agree to come on. And I believe he will. I believe that he'll agree to come on with us. And if he won't, we're going to get somebody from Prodigy Pro Wrestling. Maybe Casey Cazana, maybe Evan Golden. Who knows?
Maybe.
You never know who will show up. So...
And I'm going to try to reach out to Audrey.
Audrey Allen. Yeah, Audrey Allen will be a great person to have come on the show. We talk about Audrey quite a bit. I really sing her praises. I sing her and Amanda Kiss's praises quite a bit because they are just all over the place. And there's a girl that we saw at Pro Wrestling Entertainment, and I can't think of her name, but God, she just sticks out in my mind. And when I think of women's professional wrestling, I think she's got it. She is on the move, and she's moving in the right direction. She was a little bit crazy, a little bit weird, but she had it.
Not the mannequin one, was it?
Yeah, the little one.
Crazo's?
Yeah, the girl that we were talking about. The girl that we were talking about would be good with Crazo. Yeah. She sticks out in my mind. I've got to find her and hopefully have her on one time. I'd love to interview her and see if she'd come on and talk to us about her journey in professional wrestling, what she'd like to do. So we're going to be reaching out to some people here in the future and hopefully be putting on some good shows. Baby, what's your takeaway from NWA JCP?
That the end of the year was great.
The end of the year is great. That's all you got to say?
I liked all their matches all for the whole year. And their last one of the year was the best.
Yeah, the last show of the year was really good for JCP.
They went out with the pow.
They definitely went out with a bang. It was not in the normal facility that they were in. Like I said, they did it at the Cotton Eye Joe in Knoxville, Tennessee.
But they had a lot of people.
They had a lot of people. There was a lot of kids there. And that's really surprising, especially for bar shows. A lot of times you don't get a lot of kids at bar shows, but there was a lot of kids at the bar show. There was a lot of adults at the bar show. There was a lot of people who were drunk at the bar show. But we had a lot of fun overall. We got to do our videos and take some pictures. And JCP went out with a bang in 2025. And we can't wait to see what's going to be happening in the new year 2026. Happy New Year, guys.
And if you want to see something funny, you should go onto my reel that has Carrie and...
Carson Drake.
Carson. And you should have a big laugh out of that one.
No, don't do it, guys.
I got him on the bull.
Yeah, Carson got put on the bull. That is right. He did. And he had to ride it. He was screaming bloody murder because they turned that thing all the way up.
They sure did. He lasted 1 second.
There was no 8-second ride there. Let's just call it what it is.
He went out with a bang.
He went out with a bang for sure. And we didn't get to go to any others after that show that was at JCP there. That was our last show of the year. We are going to be picking up, like I said, with the Diamond Jessie here in January. We're going to Gastonia, North Carolina, the 31st, and we're going to be hopefully hosting a small little podcast while we're there and getting a hold of some people while we're there as well and talking about some great wrestling, some great times. And being able to connect with some of the people that are going to be there. I'm hoping to see Hunter Wolf at one of these shows. I'd like to talk to him. I can actually probably message him and see if he'd like to come on as well. I'd like to get Hunter Wolf to come on. There's been some controversy that's happened with Trash Bag Wrestlers and him here recently, and I want to give him the option to clear his name over anything that's been derogatorily said towards him or about him. I know Hunter personally, and I don't think that the accusations that were given to him were true. I think that he has the right to defend himself, and we were going to give him that option if he so chooses to do that. So I would like to talk to him as well. And for those of you that are, it's nothing bad. It's not like he's a pervert or anything like that, guys. I'm not gonna say that. They just kind of made mention that he wasn't the wrestler that he's supposed to be, and I know that not to be true because Hunter is a man among men. He is a giant. He is a giant boy, and he is going to hold, not just a boy, he's a giant man, and he's going to hold his own inside that ring any way possible. And I want to get his side of the story, what was going on with that little video that they posted, and find out what he has to say about it. And I want to get his side of the story. I also want to get where he's going to be, what his bookings are going to be, and how he's going to be doing in the future. And I think that would be a fun time right here on Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver. We got to reach out to some people, baby. I think that's what we got to say here. All right, guys, we're at about the 21-minute mark currently. There has been a lot of stuff that's happened in the world of wrestling here recently. EC3 has stepped away from the NWA. Now, I don't know if his territory has stepped away from the NWA, if he's still running the territory there in Ohio, or if they've made a change. But we know that he has personally not signed another contract with the NWA currently. So he's going to be on the free agency list here. Matt Cardona did some appearances with the NWA here recently as well. Matt Cardona is one of the hottest free agents inside of professional wrestling. Sorry, guys, my dog is barking in the background. I'm sorry, but he's got something going on out there.
I'll be right back.
All right. But there's been a lot of things that have been happening inside the world of wrestling, and we're just going to be talking a little bit about it here and there in the days to come as well for Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver. And also with our shows, we're going to be talking about a lot of the stuff that's been happening behind the scenes with some of these people. Like I said, Carmen Michael Childers is going to be here. He's the voice of professional wrestling. He's going to be the voice of your future, voice of your future memories in professional wrestling, and you don't want to miss a minute of that action coming up. As you see right below, you can follow us down there on the Twitch, on the Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook. You can follow us all over the place just by hitting that in by Nerdy Gaming with Arabbidb3aver, Arabbidb3aver, or Joseph D. Hughes at Facebook. Or you can find us at Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver on Buzzsprout.com. And we are everywhere but iTunes, so you can get all of your podcasting needs right there with Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb3aver. We'd love to have you come on out. But it's that time, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much. And as Princess Lady K comes back, Princess, do you have any last words or closing words for the fans tonight?
Everyone have a great Christmas and a good New Year's.
Repeat it because your mic was muted. It didn't turn on.
Why you mute me for?
I didn't mean to.
Lies.
Accident.
I said I hope y'all had a great Christmas and a happy New Year.
I hope you guys had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. I hope each and every one of you had your heart's desires filled. And for those of us that have lost somebody this year that was really meant for all of us, that I lost my father this year. Some of you may have lost your father or mother or somebody that was close to you. I hope that this was one of the best Christmases you had without them. And I hope that it gets easier every year as you move forward. I know it never will, but I hope it does. I went and visited my father's grave just a couple days ago. And, there's some things that parallel life, some things that you have trouble with. We watched a show, The Ozarks, and one of the girls lost her cousin inside of it. And then she would sit and talk to him for hours, even though he wasn't there. He wasn't real. And sometimes that's just the way it feels. You go and visit your lost loved one, and you just want to talk to them. You want to hear their voice and stuff, and they're just not here no more. But you still want to make it to where they can hear you, and you want to feel like they're close to you. So for those of you that have lost loved one, our most sincere condolences go out to you. Magic Day Tomas, we know that you had a loss in your family here recently. Our most sincere condolences go out to you. And we want to make sure that each and every one of you had a great Christmas and have a great New Year's and have a great love time coming up on February 14th. So, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. I hope you guys find that person that you're meant to be with, like this old lady Spock buddy here. And y'all just have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think we were a little bit long-winded there, but I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you all for being here. And remember, you guys heard it here first on Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb Beaver, and catch us soon. And remember, if you guys want to get your merchandise, you can head over to www.streamlabs.com/Arabbidb. That's spelled just like it is on the screen. ARABBID, the number 3AVER/merch. Get your merchandise today. And don't forget to subscribe to that Buzzsprout page, Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb Beaver, and you can catch all of your episodes right here. Let me put it up on the live scene for you. Bada bing, bada boom, right there. Under for you for buzzsprout.com/2289100. And that's my episodes page. You can catch everything that we've done all the way back to season 1. So we're currently in season 8. We are working on season 9. We will be on season 9 in March. So we've done a pretty good job here. We are on Spotify, Amazon, Podcast Index, RSS, our RSS feed, YouTube. We are all over iHeartRadio. We are just about everywhere other than iTunes. And if you guys want to support us, you can do that by clicking that support button. It'll take you to a page that looks just like this. You can tell them for as little as $3 a month, you can support us. It's totally anonymous. You can put everything in there for us. We'd love to have you support us here at Wrestle Talk with Arabbidb Beaver. Thank you guys so much. Without you guys, this is not possible. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the Power Slam Club members, those of you that are. And those of you that will join in the future, thank you so much for your future donations to us. All right, Lady Spock Bunny, I think that's going to be it. I think we've covered it.
I think so.
All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.